Szewczaks. It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another Idea Sunday. This red frog was supposed to be glow in the dark, but look at this. That's glow in the dark, but it's like my camera barely picks that up. Especially my video camera, because my photo camera picks it up better. So let me switch to the photo camera. Besides a red frog, we have those swan heads that we're using. We've cut them off for the cat to make. But anyways, we're going to make it a second part of the cabochon makeover. Use them with the red frog. I have modified the swan heads. Now I'm going to mix glue and white acrylic paint. I always do that because it helps the paint stay on. So now I'm going to mix the paint and the glue and those cabochon pieces. And you'll see the episode develop. And the thing that I'm making, you already know it from the title. However, it's like this. You have to trust the process in order to understand what I'm making. And those Idea Sundays are always like this. So if you enjoy that, you may want to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. We'll deal with this later because it has to dry. For now, I have this frog to give the makeover to. I brute force the head of the frog off and I am under the table where it's just really hard to breathe there and very, very tight and uncomfortable. Now I have to get something to get it out of here. That's what I get for brute forcing it. However, I did that at my own risk. Anyways, making idea Sundays do come with a risk of this happening. And good news, I got it out without having my hand stuck in there. I was nervous that my hand would be stuck in here because it was that uncomfortable, but at least I got the frog head. For this episode, that's the most important part, and that my hand is safe. I bought this on Temu some time ago, and I don't know what they used to make it with. What sort of plastic, that it's translucent, red, glows in the dark. But the disadvantage is that it's hard to get the heads and the bodies off those frogs. You really have to brute force it, use all your strength to get it off. And not only that, if you do it with scissors, just like what I did, well, it's going to fly all over the room and it will end up who knows where, and this is no joke. I've smoothened this red part of it, and I have those leftovers from it. I'm going to try to figure out how to use such tiny leftovers. I've decided to make a hoodie for Nicholas Mellow. There will be a shirt, but the hoodie and shirt, I've decided to make it all one piece. This is so it would be easier for me to dress Nicholas Mellow into it, especially with his modified hands. So I'm going to stitch this in and then put in those tiny red frog leftovers as buttons. That's what I have now. Okay, now it's time to glue in those tiny details. So, in you go. And you. And this piece. And this one. They're so small and translucent that it's hard to see them on camera and even in real life for me. The question is, will it still glow in the dark, even though the red frog was the least glowing one? And I've cut it to such tiny pieces. Will you still be able to notice it? Ooh, let's see. Yes! Can you see that? Let me just... I've switched to the photo camera and that picks up more accurately what I'm seeing. So that's how it looks in the dark. Would it be brighter if the room was darker? Yes. But I'm going to leave that for the end of the video. But at least I know if it still glows in the dark, even when this was the least glowing frog from that Temu lot, and it was cut up into such tiny pieces. Okay, time for the buttons to dry. I've made out of the cabochons some marshmallows and the seal out of the part of the red frog. I've also made a walrus and a narwhal, but I will keep it for a different episode because I thought of adding this to the hoodie, but it was too big and it would be way too busy and heavy with those in it, so let's save that for another episode. So the seal, I have cut this off a box. They were compartment pieces. Now I'm trying to recycle them. And how will I recycle them? I'm going to make some ice detailing for the seal. Basically, I'm going to make a glow-in-the-dark seal hoodie for Nicholas Mellow. So I'll be using this piece, glue the seal onto it. And now I'm going to add some white glitter to represent like some snow, like the iridescent glitter looks like fake snow, so I'll be using it. So, because I hadn't done an Arctic themed idea Sunday thing, and I'm making it now. We are going to add it here by gluing it on. And then I'll add in more of that fake snow glitter. And we'll let this dry. The hood is stitched onto the hoodie, and it's looking like this. Now I'm going to add in a narwhal on this sleeve. I've added a pencil to prevent it from being stitched on and me not being able to put it on Nicholas Mellow when it's finished. So now I'm stitching the bead on, then a sequin, and adding it here. And we're going to close the stitch by making a knot, and now I'm going to add in the narwhal horn. Done. Time for it to dry. That's the finished hoodie for Nicholas Mellow. What do you think of it? To be honest, it was kind of difficult to put it on, and the hood is a little bit small for his head, but I can just set it up like this whenever taking a photograph. It's fine this way. And I do have to adjust it to make it look right. But what do you think of it? Please tell me in the comments. And bye, Szewczak. See you in another video. Bye.